and Four of Swords. I know these are light, so I will be holding them up to the camera so you can see them as we discuss, as I go through them for you. At the bottom of the deck, Leos, we have the Ace of Wands. Yay! Initiation. This means in terms of your love life in December, you're going to be taking charge. You're going to be making things happen. You're going to be decisive. You're going to be the leader. You're going to make things happen. There could be a lot of passion involved with your love life. New beginnings. Passionate new beginnings. Perfect. Do you deserve anything less, Leos? No. At the center of this spread, we have the Seven of Cups. So you have options, even if you're in a committed bond. Now, this does not mean that your partner, if you're cross-watching, is dating around and they're looking for options. No, but you have options. You have options about where you want the relationship to go next. If you're single, you have dating options. You have options if you're in a committed bond in terms of where do you want to live? Where do you want to go? What do you want to plan for this next year in terms of your relationship? Do you want to solidify a marriage? Do you want to get engaged? Do you want to move in together? Do you want to make a commitment to somebody? All right. Options, 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 choices. You are, however, confused because there's a lot of emotions involved with these passionate new beginnings, right? There's a lot of emotion involved. What's the right decision for you? What's the right decision for me? That's what you're asking. You know the answer. Deep down, you know the answer, but I feel you may be a little bit afraid of it. That's why the Seven of Cups, she's looking forward and she's like, oh crap, I don't know what to do. You know, there's a little bit of bewilderment here with this card because there are so many emotions. There are so many options, so many directions. All right, what does she want? Okay, and look at what we have here. This first row, we have the Five of Cups, the Hermit, and the Empress. So what does this mean? It means, look, he's looking towards the past. There's regret. There's regret about your love life on some level. Regret about somebody that got away. Regret about an ex. Regret about if you're making the right decision or if you made the right decision. Regret about if you feel like you maybe messed stuff up with your current partner. Like there's regret and it's regarding something that has happened. Obviously regret anyway already means that, but he's actually looking towards the past. And this is a deep regret. Normally with the Five of Cups, he's looking down at the Two Cups and there's Three Cups still standing upright. Not in this deck. There's three that are spilled. So this is a major regret, something major that you feel that you've lost or messed up. So you're going to have a period of isolation. It could be self-isolation while you try to figure something out. You're thinking through this. You need to know if you made the right decision. Is this regret warranted? Is there a new beginning? Can we make this grow? Maybe with this old person, maybe with a new person. Now keep in mind that Mercury is retrograde too. So exes are coming out of the woodwork all over the place. Happens every time. So is this regret about a past love, but there's a new love? She's looking towards the future. The Hermit, he's walking towards the future. Okay, they're walking towards the future. They're considering the future. What can grow? What can develop? What can be initiated? King of Wands. What can I take charge of? Leos, what can you take charge of to make something happen? You're always wanting to make something happen. You always do make something happen. So there's this brief period, possibly in the beginning of the month when Mercury starts to go retrograde and it's in its shadow period initially. So there's like this halt while you're trying to figure things out. And then you have all of this newfound faith and belief in the fertility of whatever it is that you're working on in terms of love, partnership, relationships, strength. This is your card. So it is ultimately going to be coming down to you and what you want and what you where your faith lies with this person or with these people. Okay? Ultimately, the Strength card is a very regal card because it's internal strength. That's why there's always this combination of the woman and the intuition and the regal lion that, you know, is in control of and owns the whole jungle. You know, he's the leader. And that's you, Leo. And so while you may be a little paralyzed or fearful a little bit, and I'm saying fearful because of this regret and because of this taking pause, but you as a fire sign, Leos, are never, ever, ever going to let that inhibit you. So you use this energy to begin something new or restart something, and you have faith, you have strength to do it. A little hesitant, but ultimately there's a very strong new beginning. Very stable new beginning in your love life. Could be with another fire sign, could be with an earth sign. Okay, Hermit, Virgo, Cups. We have all the signs here. So, and then we have the Six of Wands. So whatever it is that you decide, whatever it is that you finish contemplating, there will be a victory here with the Six of Wands. You will be victorious. So if you have regret, let's say we're in Mercury retrograde season and you're having regret about something that was said or done or not said or not done. You're looking towards the past, but you're going to use that to launch yourself forward. You're going to pull in that strength and make something happen, and then you will have this victory. Like you deserve and like you want. Sitting right next to the Justice card also. Okay. The scales will be balanced. Karma. Whatever you need to say, whatever you need to do, or choose to let go of, you will have a victory. You will feel that it is as it should be. You will be comforted in this. It's going to take a lot of energy to get here, though, because there is this period, again, of rest with the Four of Swords. There is this period of healing, spiritual healing, calming down your thoughts. So a little bit of fits and starts this month, but it's kind of all centered around feeling like you want to make your relationship and your love life whole and solid and good and fertile with new beginnings. And so this is a very beautiful reading, Leo. This reading is not about, this reading is not, December for you, Leos, is not going to be about fun and games and dating around and meeting people and keeping things light. There's a heavier undertone to this month for you with respect to your love life. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Swords. So you could be dealing with an air sign. Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Again, okay, strategy, thinking through things, trying to keep emotion out of it because you're thinking more ground level now. It's not about running wild with your emotions and being happy here and being happy there. I mean, there's a concerted effort to build something very solid in your love life. Even if you already have it, you're kind of making plans to move something in a different direction. And so you may be trying to keep, underneath this too is the Queen of Wands. So you may, and the Hierophant, you may be trying to be more strategic and not just have it be about emotions, have it actually be about a life with somebody and a lifestyle with somebody, right? Okay, so clarifying the Five of Cups, the card of regret, is the Seven of Swords. So you're regretting something very deeply that is possibly something that you did that could have been misconstrued or blown out of whack, but whatever it is, the other person, is it possibly this Queen of Swords? The other person feels hurt and betrayed and lied to. Seven of Swords is a sneaky card. And you're regretting it. Clarifying the Hermit, we have the 8 of Pentacles. So part of your retreat, you're retreating, part of your contemplation is entailing a plan to continue building something, making it more sturdy, putting your head down and really working on this relationship with this person, or on your love life in general. If you're single, you're deciding it's time to really get to work, which is exactly what I was saying about the whole underlying tone of this reading. Clarifying the Empress is the 8 of Wands. So a lot of communication, arrows of love. Again, we had the Ace of Wands, initiation. You're wanting to get something started with something, you want something to grow, and you're going to make it very well known. Two of Pentacles, clarifying strength. So you know you're kind of juggling. Okay, what do I do? What are my options? I'm strong. I'm confident in my in me and what I'm trying to do. Now I just have to narrow it down. That's all you're trying to do here, is narrow this down. Narrow down a person, narrow down people, narrow down your relationship. Clarifying the 7 of Cups is the 9 of Wands, which means the battle's not over. Now, wands don't mean to battle, but in traditional tarot decks, the 9 of Wands is kind of this battle scene, and it typically means, yeah, she's kind of getting, he or she, you, kind of getting a little worn out, but still has fight left in, you still have fight left in you. You're ready to fight another battle. You're ready to make it work so you can end it and start fresh. Not ending a relationship, but whatever it is, the cycle of your love life. You want it to be solid and good. You're trying here to figure out what your options are and how to do that. Messages of love and assistance, clarifying the Ace of Coins, the Ace of Pentacles. So new beginnings, and again, you're going to be talking about it. They may be talking about it with you. You could be dealing with the water sign. There's going to be discussion, and they're going to be on your side. The Page of Cups is, it's like a youthful, fun helper. Like, they have your back. They like your plan. They're on board. Like, they are the ones that say, awesome, let's do it. Let's go. What do you need? What do you need from me? Let's go. I care about you. I want to make this work with you. Let's get this solid new beginning off the ground. Beautiful energies, Leo. 9 of Cups, clarifying the 6 of Wands. So the wish fulfillment card. Again, obviously, we already know you're going to have a victory here. There is emotional fulfillment. A lot of emotional fulfillment. Okay? Yes, this can be the Bachelor, Bachelorette card, but I'm not really sensing that with this reading for you, Leos. Not at all. This is you feeling really good. It doesn't come without hiccups. All right, it doesn't come without hiccups. We have 2 major arcana cards. One of them's the Tower and the Justice card. So karma's gonna, on some level, be served this month. But just because when people say karma is served, it doesn't mean that it's bad. There's a hiccup. You guys, you and your love life are going to get through it. It could be relating to this regret. It could be relating to the 7 of Swords that we have. Okay, there is frustration, but there is discussion. There is willingness and ability and confidence. All things Leo. 4 of Swords clarified, or the 4 of Swords clarified by the 7 of Wands. So, you know, defenses might be up a little bit, but again, still fighting the battle. All right, you know that you stand in a place where, kind of on higher ground, not in an egotistical type of manner with respect to your love life, but, you know, if someone is calling you out and you do regret it, but if they're making something into a much bigger deal than it needs to be, you see the reality of what the situation is. You're on a higher ground. You see all the BS below. So if someone is doing this or calling this on you, yeah, there's regret, but it may very well not be as bad as they're making it out to be. And you're going to call bullshit on them. You're figuring out what you want and you're going for it, which we already knew because we had the Ace of Wands underlying the whole reading. Page of Swords. Yes, this can be a card of spying and watching, but it's also a card of learning, analyzing, figuring things out. that's what you're doing here with this Hermit. Figuring things out. Now, yeah, somebody could be spying on you. It's Mercury retrograde. X's are all over the place. And in the Fountain card, this is an additional card in this deck. And this card, look at the light expanding here. This resembles very much when you align your chakras and you have the connectivity to the earth and the ground and the universe in the sky, and you pull the energy from both into your solar plexus, and then there's this bright ray of light right in the middle. Okay, if you're not into that, that's fine, but that's kind of the theory. And this card means boundless, timeless, limitless, ever expanding growth. So when we talk about this card, these three cards here, in terms of your advice and guidance, it means that there's always going to be movement. Okay? There's always going to be movement. There's always going to be growth and expansion. There's always going to be goodness and light too amongst the darkness. And so for you to always, at least through this month, this is what the advice and guidance is saying, is to understand that and accept it and get very clear on what it is you actually want. Get very clear on what you actually know about your person, your lover, your spouse, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, somebody you're interested in. Get very clear, because once you have this clarity, you will automatically know where to go and how to get there. And it will be good. You'll be able to take action. It will be solid. You will be able to put the work in. There will be hiccups along the way. It will have emotional fulfillment associated with it. Okay?